How's it going, everyone? It's TrulyMystic, and in today's video I kind of wanted to yap about Save the World. More specifically, all these Save the World guns that they have and are keeping from Battle Royale. Now, don't get me wrong. Is it absolutely necessary that we get these guns from Save the World into Battle Royale? It is not, but how cool would it be to get things like the Atomizer or the freaking Snowball AR launcher? Alright, that's just a sign that I'm not gonna know all the names of these guns in the video, but you get the point. The Xenon Bow, the Gravedigger, all would be super cool additions to Battle Royale, but we just never see. I mean, nowadays it is extremely rare to get a gun from Save the World. It almost never happens, but it used to happen a lot back in Chapter 1. Seriously, it was like every other update, you'd get a gun that you would recognize from Save the World. I mean, there are classics that are shared amongst both modes. The minigun, the remote explosives, and then obviously all like the original guns. The AR, the SCAR, the burst, the pump, all of that. But there's just like way too many different weapons and guns and even traps that Save the World is hoarding from Battle Royale. Now, there's like a lot from the expansion schematics. There's ones that you can buy from the shop, some that you can find in llamas. If you aren't a Save the World player, you might not fully understand what I'm talking about, but I believe that many of you watching do own Save the World. And if you do, you see what I'm talking about. When I play Save the World missions, I just take a look at my inventory and I see all these guns that would be so amazing to have in Battle Royale. The Spectral Blade is a perfect example. It is a melee weapon that you can use in Save the World, and one of its abilities allows you to instantly dash to a husk and slice it. There's a pseudo Infinity Blade in there called the Guardian's Will, and it acts similarly but definitely doesn't have the same stats or look. Could you imagine like a mythic blade called the Spectral Blade in Battle Royale? Of course, the abilities wouldn't have to work the same way that it does in Save the World, but you kind of get the picture. There's a bunch of rocket launchers, like that Dragon's Fury rocket launcher. It shoots out fireworks. Wouldn't it be cool to get like the rocket launcher reskinned around New Year's, or in this case Lunar New Year, and be able to shoot fireworks at people? Like exploding fireworks that deal a little bit of lingering damage. I know I would kill for that. Then there's guns that are just like nothing too different from the ones we already have in Battle Royale. Like there's a bunch of shotguns that I think Save the World has that Battle Royale just kind of does better. I mean, both have a large variety of guns that each mode doesn't have. And so like, because there's so many, I don't think that everything needs to come from both modes. Of course, some things have to remain exclusive. Like, you can't have everything from Battle Royale come into Save the World. I mean, there's just some things that we gotta keep to ourselves, you know? And the same thing goes for Save the World. I think there are certain guns, especially Founders weapons, that should never come to Battle Royale. But come on, the Nocturno in Battle Royale? No, I should let you guys keep that. I should let the Founders keep that. I'm a Founder. What am I saying? But I mean, that goes to show, you know, like, I'm a Founder, and I personally wouldn't mind if they brought a bunch of guns into Battle Royale from Save the World. Even the traps. Let's talk about the traps. There's so many traps in Save the World, and there's a lot of traps in Battle Royale. I don't really mind that some stay exclusive to the mode, but then I take a look at the Pirate Cannon trap, the broadside, sorry, and I just think like, this would have been so cool to get back in like Chapter 1 Season 8. I mean, it fires cannonballs and they bounce off walls. Imagine trapping someone in this. Like, they're fighting cannonballs in the box. Like, oh my goodness. Then there's a tar trap. There's the fire trap that we actually do have. And then There's like the freezing one that we kind of have a version of in the form of a chiller, but we don't have one that actually freezes an enemy. I think that would be pretty funny to get. I just think it would be cool. You know, the Winterfest update is coming out tomorrow, and imagine if we got the Santa's Little Helper rocket launcher in Battle Royale. It is a rocket launcher that shoots presents, and on elimination, you can pick them up and heal from it. They can rework it however they want, but a rocket launcher that shoots out presents would just be so sick. I know we already have the snowball launcher, and that should be good enough, but I'm just saying they could do more, and I know the community would go crazy over them. I've been noticing that Save the World has been getting more content lately, and that is a huge plus for it. Some things like the stink bow and flame bow have been transitioning over there. But it's only fair that we get a little taste of those weapons from Save the World. The vendor tech weapons, the neon weapons. I'll take a melee weapon, an AR, a shotgun, anything. The music weapons, hello? That ear splitter melee weapon is probably my favorite melee weapon in Save the World because it allows you to harvest materials while using the heavy attack for it. How sick would it be to use that in like a city POI in Battle Royale and just instantly harvest materials? And then of course they need to balance it and maybe have like some sort of cooldown on it, but that would be dope. And the music weapons in general I find so unique because when fired at a husk, they start the boogie bomb animation. The only thing that does that in the game is the boogie bomb for Battle Royale. Imagine a weapon that you fire at someone and it can make them dance. It could just be for like 2 seconds and then they get out of the animation. But if you keep firing it at them, they keep on dancing. The last group of weapons that I want to bring up before I finish this video are the Storm King Mythics. Okay, hold your horses. I know, they're really rare guns that you can get in Save the World. You gotta defeat the Storm King to get it, and it's like random for whatever one you get, right? They're super powerful, and they're mythics. They're the only mythics in Save the World, and so you're probably saying they gotta stay in Save the World. And I know, I hear you, but imagine though, imagine. I know there's already a pickaxe that is literally one of these Storm King weapons, so I don't know if it's super doable, but even like the other guns, it could just be a limited time mode. Maybe it comes every now and then and it allows you to use these Storm King weapons in Battle Royale. And I think that would be a great way to promote Save the World even more. Hey, this is a limited time mode. You can't use these guns forever here, but if you want, you can download Save the World, play a bunch of missions, I mean, it's going to take a while, defeat the Storm King, and then you have permanent access to these guns. I don't know, that would just be dope, but let's be real, this is probably not going to happen. However, we can only dream. Dude, the Zapatron sniper, I almost forgot. Where is it, Epic? The Zapatron sniper was in Battle Royale for just a few hours, and they took it from us. Why? Why did you take the gun? I think it's time. Like, it should be time. Bring back the Zapatron sniper. It doesn't have to be this season, because it might not make sense, but if you're ever gonna do some sort of futuristic, techno season, or whatever, please bring back the Zapatron sniper. Everyone would go crazy. And I know we have the railgun, but no, it's not the same. The Zapatron sniper. That would be amazing. Epic, please. Consider it one day. That's all I'm asking. If we don't get anything else, at least the Zapatron. The possibilities are almost endless. I mean, of course, it ends at a certain point. There's only so many weapons in Save the World. But there is a lot to choose from. I really want to know, what do you guys think? If you were to pick any weapon from Save the World to be added into Battle Royale, which one would you choose? And be a little creative. If you were to add it into Battle Royale, would you make it a mythic? Would you make it a common weapon? Could you perhaps take an idea from Save the World and possibly turn it into a collaboration item? Let me know down below, I'd love to know. Anyways, that's gonna be it for today's video. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and use code TrulyMystic in the item shop if you want to support me there. I will catch you guys in the next one, where we will be talking about the Winterfest update coming out this Friday. So stay tuned for that one. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you then. It's TrulyMystic. Peace.